You need to be certified dead before you close this stream out.
Their name is Ben and Grace. Yes, Thorpe.
I'm not familiar with Grace Thorpe.
Grace Thorpe is a person with a lot of controversies.
Grace is a generational talent.
Ben Thorpe. Oh, we did the Thorpes this year.
Ben Thorpe just threatened to murder me.
It was Ben Thorpe and her dad.
Try it again.
Nobody's subbing. Everybody's against you. Everybody hates you.
Good. We're more attractive. We're more compelling. We're better on the internet than you are.
You look dirty as hell, sir.
I can't stand you, bitch! You want me to just fucking spiral?
How do you feel about reparations?
This is a psyop. This is a psyop.
You are trash. I have to be on fucking high alert all the fucking time. What is so funny?
Yeah. Now, what's a good shirt that would go with this? And then I try to be like a bad bitch, and then and I'm spent.
I have a master's degree in theology. I taught in a Catholic high school for 2 decades. You're sitting there in a bathrobe getting 90 views, talking about sticking pickle jars up your gay boyfriend's asshole for money.
Fuck you. Suck my dick. Bye.
Fuck you.
Every time you rage out.
You're going down.
Okay.
Here.
And when they truly bond is when they're being cruel together.
Are you scared now? Are you shitting your pants? Don't look at me, please. Continue the show.
All right. Take the art. Okay.
It's the 50th anniversary of Paul McCartney's. He made a group called Wings, I think, after the Beatles.
Yes.
I can't talk. Why is it that every time I talk, you have to go and blow your nose?
It's not risk specific to you talking.
It's not risk specific?
1 minute, self-discipline, holding breath.
Totally crazy.
Buckle up. Get ready to pull the fucking thing down. I understand why people are jumping out of the plane in parachutes right now. Today's flight will not be landing.
Do you know what a layover is?
More airtime, more view time, more chat interaction. You want to get some fans? You feel like you were treated unfairly?
Gratitude is the attitude, bitch.
Does that sound good? Are you excited?
This is a lot of salsa.
It is a lot of sauce.
Oh, God. Despair! We want to go to the top of the top.
You have to be mentally ill.
It's a genre.
It's content gold.
Facts! True! Good point!
This is the Ben and Grace show, right?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Thorpe TV and ThorpeTube. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Today is Thursday, October 23, 2025, 3:34 p.m. This is sort of an emergency stream. Depends on your definition of an emergency, but I cobbled it together because, I was taken aback by some texts that I found on my dad's iPad from earlier this morning from OPC Dawn. I don't check my dad's iPad regularly, but I was charging it up today and I noticed that there were a couple notifications from him, and I was curious. And what I found was pretty crazy. Basically threats of putting, to my dad, of putting, quote, his daughter in jail. So I both want to say this isn't that big of a deal, but also, as you all know, due to my last experience with OPC, I wouldn't put it past him to pull anything at this point. So I don't know. We'll have to go through it together. Do I have anything to worry about here? Should I be concerned? Or is this just, an empty threat? Unlike Ruby, who completely avoided covering any of the evidence against her because it was damning, I'm not opposed to saying, maybe I have some kind of, legal thing to be worried about here. I would like me and chat to go through it, but I think first we should take a look at the texts. Apparently I need to be humbled. So I think the basic timeline of what I want to do here is I want to go through his texts, which I don't care about sharing. OPC, I don't care about sharing this. You want this attention anyways. I get it. I want to go through the clip of the action that he is allegedly referring to, and I want to grok it to see if I actually need to be prepared for some kind of jail time, as he claims he can force me to experience, or has the power to get me to experience. So, yeah, I'm not going to pretend like there's, nothing to be concerned about here. I wouldn't put it past OPC to drive down here and try to, I don't know, try to put me in jail. So I wouldn't put it past him, but I also, I don't know, we'll go through it together. But here it is. Let me see here. For what, Sponge? Well, all right, let's go over the texts. So, this is what I screenshotted from my dad's iPad. OPC said today at 8:03 a.m., I just realized you have court tomorrow. He's speaking to my dad. So talking to my lawyer should probably wait until Monday so you can finish up with one legal matter before being hit with another one. He's talking about his lawsuit. I think I scrolled up to try to get context about what he was talking about. Not sure if he's talking about the lawsuit, his proposed lawsuit against us, or whether he's talking about the quote-unquote assault charge. Grace hasn't apologized for anything, by the way. I know that might be taken as a sign of disrespect to you, but for me, an apology someone is forced to make isn't real anyway, so it's not much different than no apology at all. I was wondering what you thought about me pressing charges for assault. Dad, welcome to the show, by the way.
Grace,
Yes, hold on.
where am I?
I'm putting you on camera. Hold on. Here we go. Dad, I know that, I don't know if you saw, did you see these on your iPad? Did you check your messages?
My iPad.
Yes. Did you see these?
Well, you obviously did.
I did, yeah, when I was charging it. I don't know if, whatever, you feel like this is... I took these screenshots and sent them to my Discord, and then I just decided to do a stream about it. I don't know if you recognize how crazy this is, or, whatever. You want to maintain some kind of communication with him, but, I just felt like this is,
Why are you going through my messages?
Honestly, because I saw how... I saw this message...
When you say honestly, are you clarifying, you're no longer lying?
I'm trying to communicate to you that I'm being genuine, but I understand that that's usually what people who are lying say. But I was plugging your iPad in this morning, and I saw this little snippet of this text talking to my lawyer should wait until Monday. And I was like, what is he talking about? And I did open it, and I read through these messages. So
you invaded my privacy.
Yeah, you could...
Do I do that with your stuff?
No.
All right, well, whatever.
Well, I think it's relevant. I mean, I think it's relevant to discuss since this happened on stream. I don't really I don't know. Do you feel like you wouldn't have, if you saw this, you wouldn't have made it public anyways?
I didn't even see it, so I don't even know what you're saying.
Well, okay, let's go through it together, okay? This is what he sent you. You texted him. I scrolled up, by the way. I read the whole thing. You texted him something like Grace was acting crazy. I'm sorry, she freaked out on you or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he sent back this whole thing about how he's working on this house, and you invited him to do this debate with us.
Yes, I did. Yes,
sex
I did.
before marriage or whatever.
Yeah, because he seemed to say like he was interested in the topic.
Yeah. And I had tried to ask him to that debate if he wanted to, since he felt so fucking strongly about my stance. And he had blocked me, so I wasn't able to. But he unblocked you or something, and you guys had this back and forth about the debate and this house he was building. Okay, and then...
Yeah, it's pretty friendly.
As far as I could tell from the text thread, this kind of came out of nowhere. So...
Yeah, I didn't... Yeah, there was nothing about it.
Okay, so... Let's just go through it together. So he said, I just realized you have court tomorrow. He's talking to you. So talking to my lawyer should probably wait until Monday so you can finish up with one legal matter before being hit with another one. I don't know. I think he's talking about his defamation lawsuit against us.
Defamation?
Yeah, because you know that that message I read on stream that somebody posted, like there was a DM they got about him. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I did delete that from the stream. Like I clipped it out because it did have like information about it that I didn't mean to expose.
You mean like his name?
Yeah, but I.
Well, that's not a legal issue.
No, it's not.
Unless his name is well known. I don't know.
But in that message, you know, there were alleged claims that he's some kind of like predator of young women or something, and the law is closing in on him. Anyways, I read that just to say, like, look, somebody posted this. I have no idea the veracity of any of these claims. I just thought it was kind of funny that somebody posted that they got
so
a
that's
DM
not
about
defamation.
him. Yeah, but what my point is that is what he's claiming is defamation. So I don't, you know what I mean? Like
He could say that person who sent it to you is defaming him.
Sure, right. And if I had said all of this is verified true,
that would definitely be defamation.
Sure, right. But like anyway, so I'm just pointing out that his claim that that's defamation.
Maybe he could
is not defamation.
Force you to tell him who sent it to you, but it was anonymously sent to you, right?
It was anonymously posted in my Discord. Yes, Adam.
So you have to
wants join the
subpoena.
call. Adam, I sent you the link. He said, let me into the call. More than welcome, Adam. Oh, by the way, we just on a side note. This is silly, but on a side note, we have to show Adam the Adam's dad meme. We have to.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. Did you guys see what Sponge made? What will Adam bring? Adam will bring his legal know-how to the conversation. 75 viewers on Kick, 111 on YouTube. Like the stream, guys. Feel free to gift a sub towards my upcoming legal fund. Let's just get through it before we
These
start
texts aren't
going
to get me in trouble, right? There's nothing in here that's...
No.
All right.
No. There's nothing.
Well, it is what it is. If you already put it on Discord, what am I going to say?
Well, yeah, that's true. But there's nothing, like, private in here. Okay. So he says, Grace hasn't apologized for anything, by the way. I know that might be... I couldn't have, even if I wanted to, which I don't, but I couldn't have, even if I wanted
I
to,
did tell you.
He blocked me.
Well, I see.
I know that might be taken as a sign of disrespect to you, Ben, but for me, an apology someone is forced to make isn't real anyway, so it's not much different than no apology at all. I was wondering what you thought about me pressing charges for assault.
Oh, wait a second. I didn't tell him that I was forcing you to apologize.
Well, what did you tell him?
Well, I assumed you read what it was. I said we discussed it, and you said you were going to apologize. That's all.
Oh.
An apology just means explanation.
I don't think they can hear me.
Adam, what's up?
Yo, hello.
Adam.
What's up, retard? How you doing?
All right, so what's all this gay shit about, man?
Okay, all right. You want to go through with me? My dad got these texts from this guy that I just had a collab with that ended poorly. So we're gonna go through the texts and then review the clip to see if I'm in legal trouble. Would you like to help with that assessment?
I think calling the cops is gay, and you're all fucking gay and retarded if you're involved in any of this sort of shit. And by the way, Ben, I also think you're fucking retarded for when I punched Lalo when you guys clearly were instigating a fight for 2 weeks prior to the situation and coming into my house, doxing me, coming into my house when I said, do not come over. And Grace willingly pulled up and said, haha, too late, on the way. So if you want to talk about legal shit, we could talk about legal shit.
But Adam,
I'm not going to call the police because I'm not a fucking gay retard. But anyways,
well, that was Grace. I didn't come to you. I don't
give a fuck. By the way, you should have got cracked in the face instead of Lalo. But anyways, let's move besides that point and continue on about this.
Wait.
What
okay,
does this mean?
Wait. Okay, we can move on. But like, whatever. Your dad invited me over, so whatever.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Oh, yeah, he invited you over that one time. But what about before that? When you gave me the vodka and the $80 because I forced you to, and you put a smiley face and texted me. What about that?
Yeah, that day I just came over.
You just came over? Yeah, exactly. All right,
Yeah.
and I still didn't call the
'Cause I
cops
missed
because you doxed me or anything. All right, because you missed me. Yeah, because you missed me. And I'm still not a little bitch, and I didn't call the cops. Anyways, continue. Go ahead.
Okay, so these are the texts from this guy. This guy, OPC Don. I don't know if you know who we're talking about here, but I'll show a clip of him
He
in a second.
texted me, and I told him not to call the cops. You're welcome, by the way. You
Oh,
fucking
thank you.
retard. But go
Thank
ahead.
you.
Go
I
ahead.
appreciate that.
Continue.
All right. So the rest of so these are texts to my dad. Okay, so he says to my dad, I was wondering what you, Ben, thought about me pressing charges for assault. If she was arrested late Friday and you didn't bail her out, she would likely have to sit in jail for a couple of days until she got to appear before a judge. Being hauled off in a cop car in handcuffs might give her reason to reconsider her actions over
For what?
this couple days. I'm not sure. Let's
Assault.
continue. I believe it would. Assault. He said assault. Yeah. Anyway,
What's the assault?
Well, I assume it would be me spitting on the ground.
That's not assault.
We'll see the clip. I mean, maybe he thinks he can.
Wait, hold on, Grace. Didn't you spit on my? Wait, didn't you spit on my computer when you came over to my house?
I spit at your web camera. Yes.
You spit on my web camera. Cool. But did you spit on me? No, because you are. Listen. What would happen if you spit on me? Explain to me right now. What would happen if you spit on me?
You'd take whatever I spit on and suck the spit out of it?
No, let's move on.
Speechless. All right,
I do think Grace. I think
because I don't want
water on you.
I said if you.
I did spill what? I did spill a glass of water.
You spilled water on me. You spit on my webcam. You're lucky I don't smack the shit out you, you fucking stupid bitch. You understand me?
You really think that? You don't think it's a bitch move? If
I would.
guy, like,
I guarantee
hits
you.
A woman for that.
Hold on. I guarantee you. If Grace were to throw water on me in front of Ben and spit on my camera in front of Ben and I smacked the shit out of her, I guarantee you Ben would not do one single little thing, you fucking retard. He would watch there and call the police.
Well, yeah, I don't.
That's a hypothetical. And you think your father's a man. You think your father's a man.
Why did you spit on his webcam? I was at his desktop and it wasn't out of anger.
You were at my desktop and you thought it would be funny that I was in the shower and not there. But if I was there,
no. The camera, your camera was foggy, and so
it was foggy. So let me spit on it. Oh yeah, correct.
And then as a joke, I was like,
as a joke, let me spit on someone's camera. Let me spit on someone's camera instead of huffing and puffing and then wiping it with your shirt. Yeah, congratulations.
What's the difference? You're using moisture from your mouth either way.
I wasn't trying to like insult
Oh really?
you. It just was
really?
a joke.
Oh really? Yeah, man, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Have you ever gone scuba diving?
Have I ever gone scuba diving?
Or used goggles? Have you ever used goggles?
Have I ever used goggles?
People use spit as an anti-fogging thing.
Yeah, they spit on their own goggles, not on other people's property or on other people. You fucking brain-dead retard. The fuck are you talking? What type of point is that? Have I ever?
Not really. I did it.
Look, Adam,
You are a pathetic.
Adam.
You're a weasel.
You're trying to equivocate what I did with your camera as to what happened with OPC. Now, I'll show the clip of what happened with OPC in a second, but it's not similar. It is similar to me spilling a glass of water on you, but objectively,
by the way, I took you to the nicest. I took you to the nicest restaurant in LA that every single famous person goes to, but that wasn't good enough for you.
It was like a Cracker Barrel, Adam. It wasn't
Cracker Barrel. Are you fucking?
It had
do you know
a bowl that you can ride, and it had quesadillas.
That's a 5-star restaurant. You fucking brain-dead retard. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Adam, do you not see any
enough for me?
Adam,
what is it? What is it? You fucking retard. What?
Adam, I understand that you're saying I'm a bitch and I'm gay and
you are a bitch.
But what kind of a guy is it that's constantly sort of rubbing his wounds from past insults that he claims to have experienced that are borderline even insults? That's not bitch behavior.
What?
In other words,
one more time, because I'm confused. Say that one more time.
I'm saying if there's a guy, not saying you, who is always his only interactions with a female is to tell her how much he's been hurt in the past by her. Isn't that the definition of a bitch?
Brother, what are you saying? I've had multiple girls who have never acted like Grace. What are you talking about?
Okay. Nonetheless, I'm saying that if a guy is, I would say, there's some room for that. But if the only interaction you have with a female is to tell her how that she's hurt you and she's lucky that you didn't hit her, wouldn't you say that there's some degree to which you're
lucky I didn't hit her because the girls that I've hung out in the past have came over and were respectful and didn't spit on my camera and didn't do retarded ass shit and instigate fights and do all this fucking retard shit and bring their father around, and they were just normal girls.
I thought you said that they were all whores.
What?
Oh, I don't know what kind of girls you brought on before, but you were talking about in the hot tub, you had some person who was more or less a whore. No?
Bro, I haven't brought a girl in my hot tub since I was fucking 17 with my ex-girlfriend who was 17. What are you saying?
The last female that we know
that's how I took it. I don't know.
The last female that we know of who was in Adam's house was a 45-year-old Indian woman who drove him home.
She was not Indian, first of all. She was an Uber driver. She was Arabic. So what's your point? And yeah, she was 45. I don't care. So what? So who cares if she was old? She was hot as fuck. Point being
I'm just clearing the record. That's the last woman. She didn't cause drama. She didn't spit on your camera. She just spit on that dick, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
As she should.
Yeah, you got that MILF pussy. Now, Adam, please stop derailing. Let's
derailing about what, man? Like, what are you saying, man? Derailing about what?
I'm trying to go over these texts, and you're more than welcome to add your legal take on the situation. Now, let's continue.
What legal take? There's no legal fucking take, you retard. You're not going to get arrested.
I'm being threatened with going to jail for assault.
Oh, you got to show Adam the
I told OPC to let it go. I told OPC
No, but wait,
This
Adam,
is what I said.
Adam.
Hold on. Let me finish. I messaged OPC saying, do not call the police. That is for fucking idiot retards. That's gay. Just let people lose in life. You don't need to force things. I just told them that specifically.
I understand that. And
what's he going to call the police about?
I appreciate you saying that, but what I'm trying to figure out here is, does he even have a reason to call the police, or are these just empty threats based on nothing?
Because I mean, did you spit on him? I mean,
no, I spit on the ground in front of him.
Did you really?
That's why we need to review the clip. That's why we need to review the clip. Okay? Because I don't think I did anything that would warrant an assault charge. So I just think he's pulling shit out of his ass. And it's on camera, so we'll review the clip. But first, Adam, I would like you to respond to... I would like you just to watch a short video that Sponge made.
Here, I'll watch the clip. But before that, I gotta say some shit. Even if you did spit on the ground or spit on him, I think if you spit on the ground, cool, alright, that's fine. If you spit on him, I just think that you and Ben need to get smacked around a little bit.
Alright, alright, let's watch
the
Why should I get smacked around if she's
It has
spitting
nothing to
on
do with
someone?
my dad. It has nothing to do with my dad.
Because you're a 55-year-old man who admitted he's never been hit in the face, and it completely shows.
No,
through
I
your
have. I
actions.
was punched by my neighbor recently.
No,
neighbor, yeah.
you told me in person. You've never been hit in the face. Don't fucking lie to me. You told me in person, and I can completely tell through your actions you've never been hit in the face. I can tell a man who's never been hit in the face before. Do you understand me? It's very easy to tell by the way they act.
I try to avoid being hit in the face because I'm pretty. It's all I got. Sometimes.
Okay, I mean that's gay as fuck.
All right, let's watch the clip. Let's watch the clip. We can watch
My
it in
bread and
slow-mo
butter.
if you want. All right, here's the clip. I'm gonna take us all off screen. This is a clip right here.
I just wanted to say that I picked up on all your little insults during that trip and saying that I deserve to die and that I'm a slut. And I heard everything you said, and I think you're gonna go to hell. I despise you. I never want to see you again. Fuck off forever.
Okay, so
I mean, you can't really tell.
it's hard to. We can watch it in slow mo if you want.
You clearly made a spitting sound.
Oh yeah. I'm not claiming I didn't spit. But
And I heard you
right
said, and I think you're gonna go to hell.
I mean, I actually think, I was angry in the moment, but I actually spit directly downward.
It looks like down.
Yeah. So like I was actually pretty close to, if I wanted to spit on him, I could have, but I wasn't really thinking in the moment, but I think the point was to say I despise you.
Well, maybe he's like Monica Lewinsky and he saved, any evidence so he can take it for forensic analysis for DNA, but he'd have to get your DNA.
True. I'm sure he already has it. I'm sure he already has it.
I'm sure he has your DNA.
Yeah, no.
It's true. I think like sometimes the definition of assault in Rhode Island is unwanted touching, which is very broad.
That's true.
I mean, so you could both accuse each other of assault because you could say there were some moment without you consenting where he literally touched you. So, I mean, I think that's a legal problem. Well, I mean, I'm saying sometime he might have done something which was fine by you, but like technically, by that definition, it has to be wanted. So, you know what I mean? If he just tapped you on the shoulder and said,
yeah, you know what's crazy about this?
What?
No.
What, Adam?
So you pulled up to my house uninvited when I told you not to. Step one. Step two, afterwards, you all came over to my house after instigating a fight for weeks on end between me and Lalo. Step number three, you all sat down at my fucking place outside and instigated a fight, and Lalo said, I'll fight him, got into my face, I hit him. You all left and said, Ben said this. You could press charges, right? You spit on my fucking webcam while I was in the shower. You doxed my address. Should I go on? Yes or no? Should I go on? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you want me to
you
keep
can
going?
claim to be a victim of those various things, but none of that is illegal.
It's not a victim. None of that is illegal.
Only
pulling up to someone's house and
maybe
doxing
that
their address when they say they can't come through and instigating a fight and then saying you.
None
I
of
mean,
that's illegal.
I'm not a
None of that's
victim,
illegal.
brother.
No.
I'm not a. Okay, yeah, I'm not a victim though.
But where she?
Like, what?
Did you knock
Not a
on
victim.
his door, Grace, or did you just go in?
What does it matter?
There
If
were
I-
several
if-
times I went to his house. One time, his dad invited me over. He said the doors were unlocked, and they weren't. And
But
then
that's
Adam came down.
clearly.
Hold on. Wait, what about the time that
Yeah.
through text I said, "Do not come to my house," and you walked up all the way through my driveway, and clearly did not give a fuck and put a smiley face through the text and said, "Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming. I miss you."
I did show up. I think 2 days after
Uninvited.
that, when I no longer
uninvited.
had money
No,
for
no,
the
you
hotel
came the same
room.
day. You came the same day, and I had to
Can
walk
I say
downstairs.
something, Adam?
Go ahead, man. What?
And
What's
I
good?
did get dropped off at your driveway and was streaming at your driveway, not doxing anything. And you came down and met
Yeah, for
me,
sure,
and then
dude.
later invited me in. So I
Met
don't
you?
know
I already
what
knew you
point
before
you're
that. What do you mean
making
met you? What do you mean met you? You fucking
You met
sped?
me in the driveway, not met me for the first time. You,
Okay,
you
all right.
came down and talked
Thank
to
you
me.
for clarifying, because I was about to say you're fucking retarded if you mean.
So
met
none of
me
that's
the first time.
illegal.
No.
None of that's illegal. Saying do not come to my house and pulling up and coming to my house and walking up to my driveway is not illegal. Doxing my address is not illegal.
Nope.
I didn't dox you, and I sat
It
at the
wouldn't
end
be
of your
if it-
driveway.
Yeah, man.
She did.
Yeah, man. Yeah. When I say don't come to my house and then you pull up and show my fucking address and where I live, that's not illegal for
Well,
sure,
it's
man.
your dad's address,
For
not
sure.
really yours.
Well,
It doesn't
she had
fucking matter.
She
I
had
said
already
do not
streamed
pull
your
up.
house. She had already
Fucking
streamed your
brain-dead
house.
retard.
But that's a moral issue if you want to cry.
That's
it's not
a
a legal
moral
issue.
issue.
But if she was dropped off in front of your
Joe's
house, that's
not
perfectly legal.
Damius Octavius, Damius Octavius, you pay 100 fucking grand a month, or I don't know what you pay. I mean, secretly, for a random
Speaking
girl
of
who would not.
Damius,
Hold on,
speaking of
wait.
Damius, I did get my
This guy-
$1,000 today. No
this
smoking.
guy pays this girl.
Oh, you
this
did?
guy-
Really?
This guy
yeah,
pays
that's
this
right.
girl a bunch of money who he doesn't have sex with. It's hilarious. Like, imagine me that much of a fucking loser, man. Like, the girl that you're obsessed with and trying to have sex with, you're paying millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars to try and hopefully one day have sex with her, which you never will, buddy.
But
And
your
it's
dad, your
fucking
bad
cringe.
dad paid. But your dad paid something like $10,000 just to have a meeting with Lalo at Caesar's Palace. I mean,
Maybe it was more than a
He didn't
meeting.
though. He didn't though.
well, no,
didn't,
that's
though.
what he said. He
Zero.
made the entire investment for.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, right.
How about this? Oh, if you think that's true, have Lalo go on his bank account and show you how much money my dad sent him.
No,
Guarantee
no.
you
But I'm
$0.
saying your
Oh
dad.
yeah. Oh wait.
said
Okay. Yeah. You're retarded. You're
that
retarded.
he made
you
the
got
whole
trolled.
investment
You
in
got
the
trolled.
streaming
You're
house
retarded.
so that he could get Lalo to have a meeting with him at Caesar's Palace.
Oh wow. He had a meeting with someone. Oh okay.
Well, I'm saying, did
What?
Lalo put out? I don't know. Maybe
Put
he
out
did.
what? See, what? Put out what?
Well, you were saying like if a guy spends a lot of money on someone, they should put out.
I'm saying if you're gonna pay 100 grand and be like a simp and fucking completely just fucking put your life savings towards a girl that you're never gonna fucking touch, that's different than having a business meeting with someone one time when you're a man. What? How are you even gonna compare the two, you fucking sped?
Well, do you think Lalo is a business partner? Is a businessman?
What I'm saying is if I have a girl that I'm investing all my money into and she's never gonna have sex with me, compared to me going to a business meeting with someone one time is completely different. How
Well,
is
but
that not
couldn't-
hard to understand, you fucking idiot?
Well, don't sometimes if you're going to a business meeting with someone who's not a business person and then you pay for them to have massages, doesn't it look more like a date?
Pay for massages. All right, cool. You're in Vegas. What's $100 in a fucking massage? Who cares? What? How?
And
are
you
gonna
give them
compare
money
the
to
two?
gamble? I mean, it had all the
Gave money to
it had
gamble
all
to
the
who? To who?
accoutrements of
To
a sugar
Lalo.
daddy,
To
sugar
Lalo.
baby, gay relationship.
How about that? I just told you.
What was the business?
Have Lalo show his bank account and see if there's any money sent from my father. You fucking idiot.
You're not
Well, I'm
understanding the point
saying
we're making.
it did
I am
not
understanding the
have
point,
any
man. You're
of
fucking
the
lying. That's the point
characteristics
that-
of a business meeting.
Dude, going to Vegas. I don't know, man. You're actually fucking retarded.
I agree with you. I don't think that's what actually all
Going
that
to
money was
Vegas,
spent for, but I'm
going
saying the
to
way
Vegas,
Joe was saying it.
It's spending a couple $100 is completely different than someone spending their entire life following around a girl, sending them their whole entire net worth, and one day hopes of having sex with her when they've never even met her in real life. Does
You
that
sound
make
jealous.
sense to you?
You sound jealous.
I'm saying Lalo.
I don't even. I
Lalo
don't have any attraction towards
you could say
I
your dad
care
got
less.
more for
Adam-
his money than Damius gets for his money, in the sense that he did get an in-person meeting, but in many ways they're very similar. So it would be hard not to be criticizing your father here,
It really
in the
is
sense
not
that
similar in any sort of
sex
way.
wasn't on the table in either case. It's a streamer relationship, not a. Do you know what I mean?
No, I think Adam's just jealous because the only person who donates to his Kick channel is his own father. And
mean, you
that's
could look
pretty
at all-
pathetic. So I
Oh,
can
oh.
see why you're jealous. Literally nobody
mean-
outside of your own, I hate to say it, incestuous
Hey,
relationship with your father. Literally
go-
nobody else cares to
Hey,
donate, and
hey.
why would they? Who would donate
about
to watch
this? How
you
about this? How
spin a
about this?
virtual wheel and look at the colors go around
have-
like a
I've
60
made-
IQ retard?
I've made
Who?
more off my gambling sponsorship than you've made in your entire life.
Oh, do you have a
Sorry.
sponsorship
I do.
from Steak?
Nope. Actually, I do. I do have a sponsorship from Stake and multiple other casinos.
So why is your dad the only one gifting you any subscriptions?
I mean,
still?
here. I mean, how about this? How about you go to my all-time gifters and scroll down? How about that?
Yeah, I'd have to scroll down because your dad's the number one.
No, you
Isn't
no,
that
you don't have
kinda
to. Actually,
sad?
wait. You don't have to scroll down. No, you can just press.
Damia says,
alt-
I'm still on the top
can
10
just press-
donators for War Chief,
Oh
and
wait,
that was
hold on,
months
hold on,
ago. Sad.
hold on, wait. Oh wait.
Hmm.
Wait. By the way, I can open up my Cash App and my crypto, and I tell everyone who's gonna donate to donate to me directly and not sub to me, so I can get the money immediately.
I heard you
Understand that?
you doxed your own banking information recently.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead. Drop some sub. I mean, not subs. Not
You
subs.
can correct that if
Apparently,
that's
because
wrong.
not subs because apparently that's what you guys think matters. Yeah, I mean, if you want to donate directly to my bank account and my checkings account, go ahead.
Oh, you're going to put your account number and routing information out?
Drop it in the chat. Yeah.
I mean, apparently you did that. I don't know that you did that. I assume you did
No, I
that
did.
mistakenly,
You
because
want
that's
it?
not
You want it?
really a great idea.
Adam,
I mean, do you want it?
Adam, I need you to watch this
I don't know why I'd want
45-second clip, okay? It's the audio in it is me reading your dad's chats on my stream. All right, let's watch.
You don't even. You literally
What
don't
is
even
streaming? I'll just play it over his chats. Good.
know. You realize like
Hold
that's
on,
not
Adam.
even-
Chris, stop laughing that stupid laugh of yours. It's like some kind of like weird Dracula Italian. I've got money. I've got thousands of dollars. I've got a content house.
I can get goats here at my whim.
What is streaming? That's a nice channel you have here. It'd be a shame if
there
something
it is.
happened to it.
I'm
Stupid
dying.
ass, both of you.
Guys.
Now, what do you think? Is that
That's
an
funny.
accurate portrayal
That's
of your
funny.
dad, or is that exaggerated? I mean, what do you think? Did
It's
you know
funny.
Did you know that your dad threatened my YouTube channel? He said he would pay $1,100 to get me removed off of Kick and YouTube.
$1,100.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mean $1 million? You fucking retard.
Well, he put one
No,
and then a
he-
comma, then 3 zeros, then a comma, then 2 zeros, then a
Mhm.
period, then 2 zeros. That's $1,100, which may be a different way people, from the old country do math, but
From the old countries do math. Okay, buddy.
usually
I mean,
it's 3 zeros
maybe,
after each comma.
I mean, maybe they should hire you for math, man.
Yeah,
So, Adam,
You're
now that
incredibly smart.
I'm disinvited from the content
I'm pretty good at
house-
math.
By the way, you should know. I told your dad $10,000 up front, and I'll go. But otherwise, I'm not going. So I guess
Or
I
a
disinvited
hundred
myself.
dollars.
hundreds.
$100.
10,000 for you to come. I'd
upfront.
rather piss. Never mind.
So I'm just curious. Now that that's the situation, I heard G Mommy was in charge of invites, and the house is coming up in literally 7 days. Do you have any plans? Like, can you give us? A lot of my viewers are interested in the upcoming house. Like, what's the plan? Who's coming? What do you guys? Any details?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you 10 grand to come through.
Well, do you guys have any confirmed invites? I heard Darius might want to go. Lalo, Patience. Other than that, I haven't heard much.
Darius, should I call Darius right now? Wait, is he on Ben from Kick?
I have no idea.
I could call him right now.
He's on Kick.
I could call.
forgot.
You know what? You know how many girls I could call right now? I don't know if I. Wait. Okay, cool, dude. Should I call every girl that I have on my Discord right now and see which one wants to come?
No, yeah, Darius is back.
Oh wait.
Hold
on. Wait. I could go. I could just go to fucking Halloween Horror Nights and pick up girls there.
All right, so no plans for the content house. That's okay.
So no plans for the content house, yeah, for sure, because you're not going there and you're not content and you're a fucking loser and you
Get
don't
Princess in the house.
You don't even have a real ID. You don't even have a real ID.
I don't
Imagine being a grown ass adult and not having a passport.
Smokey Guru, thank you for the gifted sub, and Damius, thank you for the 5 gifted earlier. Thank you guys. Thank you for the gifteds.
How are you a grown adult?
All right, let's continue the messages. All right,
yeah. You better, because you have no content.
OPC said being hauled off in a cop car in handcuffs might give her, Grace, reason to reconsider her actions over those couple days. Anyway, just thought I'd give you that to think about, and if you think it would lead to you having a much more humble and respectful daughter at the end of the experience, let me know, and I could probably make that happen. Also, you should know that from our recent conversations, Ruby is aware that spitting on someone is legally considered assault. She was stretching with the drunk driving and muted death threats, but even if I don't want to press charges, she could still report it, and because it's on video, the cops might make the arrest without bothering to talk to me. Not sure if it would be the same as the Grace kick, but if it is, what the victim wants probably wouldn't even be taken into consideration. Just a heads up, but since Grace reported Ruby to the police yesterday, she might decide to return the favor today.
So I guess we're not doing the debate. I just think this is a very complicated way of avoiding doing a debate.
I can see your point.
Why doesn't he want to debate it?
I mean, here's the thing, right? So let me give.
He said he wanted to debate it.
A little bit of context, okay? So
Hans Guru, shut the fuck up, you fucking retard. How about you join the fucking Discord? How about you join my Discord and put your camera on and I'll send you $1,000 worth of Bitcoin right now, you fucking pussy. Right now, I swear. Hey, Hans Guru, join Discord right now. I will send you $1,000 in Bitcoin if you turn on your fucking camera and talk to me.
Yo!
I swear on my mother's life, I will send you $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Zelle, Cash App, whatever you want. If you turn on your fucking camera and talk to me, you fucking pussy. You little bitch, dude, shut the fuck up, you fucking pussy. I'm tired of these people talking shit who don't turn their fucking cameras on. Right now, join.
What did he say?
Join.
What did he say?
He's a little hater. And by the way, that's Zombie Tech, dude. Zombie Tech.
Oh. Your content house will be dog shit. That's what. Yeah, I can see how that would make you mad.
Get the fuck out of here.
Adam, can I tell you something? I don't know if you're aware of this guy. He has very much the same personality, the same charm. His name is Toilet Bowl Earth.
I don't know who that is.
Toilet
what? I don't know.
It's a weird name. He goes by Toilet Bowl Earth. He's in Georgia. He's a little bit of an older guy, good-looking guy, Middle Eastern. He has similar background, but he's part Iranian, part Afghani, I think.
Okay, I'm not after any. I don't
Yeah.
care. What does that have to do with anything about anything the past?
Well, I'm saying you have a
20
lot in
minutes?
common. I'm just trying to say, like, you
Well,
both
what
share
is it? What is it?
Iranian ancestry, but it's more like his personality is
Okay, well, I
very,
share
very
Russian
similar.
ancestry. I share Syrian ancestry, Iranian ancestry, American ancestry. I'm fucking mixed. So what?
I'm not saying he's your identical twin genetically. I'm just saying you
Okay,
guys
so what is the point of
maybe it's
bringing it
rooted
up?
somewhat in the genetics, but he has a very I think you'd really he went off on how much he hates us the other day. And I would think you would have chimed in because you both feel like victims of
Yeah,
us.
we
And you
both feel
react
like
the same way to chatters.
What is your obsession with this word victim? I don't understand. Can you explain what this victim thing is? Like, what do you mean victim? I'm confused.
Oh, sure.
All
yeah,
you
I
do
think
is
some
complain
people-
about things that you see yourself as a victim of.
What am I? No. There's a difference between a victim. A victim is someone who cries about things that happen to them. Oh, this happened to me. This happened to me. So you know what? It's someone else's fault. No, I'm an alcoholic because I made bad choices in life. That's not a victim. Oh, I'm a gambling addict. Yeah, I'm a
You don't
gambling
think you're an
addict because
alcoholic because you've made
I-
bad decisions. You
I'm an
say it's a
alcohol- I
disease you
drank-
have. You say it's a
It is
brain
disease.
disease.
No, it is a disease. It is a disease, but it is a disease.
It's a dis-ease.
Hold on. Wait.
agree with that.
You're getting something extremely misconstrued. It is a disease at the end of the day. What I'm saying is I made the choice
to
drink on that one day. I made the choice to drink on that one day when all of my other friends did, and they got the disease. I got the disease. Shut the fuck up, man! I got the disease, and they didn't.
That's not true.
I
You
made the
didn't-
choice to
You didn't
drink on
catch
that day.
alcoholism, and they
That's
didn't.
how it works.
No, it's
Can't
not
fucking
like
speak.
10 guys had butt sex and you're the only one who ended up with AIDS.
I mean,
It's not like that. That's not how it
really how it works. That's really how it works. That's really how it works.
Adam's dad in the chat says, Grace, you just confirmed that you are really stupid, both of you. Come up with comments that you have no idea about. Grace, not
Okay,
a penny.
wait, guys,
You are
hold
not
on,
even,
wait,
no,
wait.
please don't
Hold
interrupt
on,
your
wait.
father. Please have some respect.
That's not even my dad.
Grace,
You fucking
not
idiot.
a
These are all
penny.
trolls. These are all trolls.
No, isn't
Adam's
that
dad-
him?
No, this is your dad.
Adam's water
this is
bottle.
him. This is him.
No, this is Joe because he's the one who
He's
donates
over-
to me
he's over
and
with
you.
the
No,
goats.
this
He's
is
over with the goats.
definitely
Literally
this is
everyone
definitely your dad.
donates. You fucking idiot.
It's your dad.
It's your dad, Adam. Please have some respect. Grace, not a
No,
penny.
it really
You are not
isn't.
even worth that. And I don't think it's any of your business.
Guys, okay,
what
so look
will
at Adam's dad
and
in the
who
chat.
will be at the
Look,
house.
look.
If
It's
Adam
the
wants to
Night
pay
Stalker's
you,
fault, you
which I
fucking
doubt it,
idiot.
his choice, not mine, but I will not pay you a penny to do anything. Well, thanks for clarifying that, Joe. Adam yelling at his dad. It's your dad, dude. Adam's water bottle. Yeah, no, I don't think that's literally your water bottle coming into chat.
No,
you
Adam,
fucking
even
idiot.
the wildest theory
Look
of
at Adam's
alcoholism
dad
is
in his
not that
chat.
you
I'm his
catch
dad. Look,
alcoholism
there's
one
no-
day when your mouth makes contact with alcoholic beverages. No one thinks that.
Okay, let me ask you a question then.
I believe it takes like at least a half a year of heavy drinking before anyone would say that you could possibly claim to be an alcoholic.
Okay, brother, let me ask you a question. Why is it you're just I mean, I could go in circles around here and you will still have the same retard mindset that you have.
Yeah.
The point that I'm trying to make is I am not a victim. I take accountability. I drank the same day my cousins and friends drank, and I caught the addiction.
No.
Does that make me a victim? No. But does it make me susceptible to the disease? So why is it this? Why is it when you go to the doctor? Why is it when you go to the doctor, the first question that they ask is anyone in your family an alcoholic? Did your mother or father or your grandparents suffer from alcoholism? Why is that the first question they ask if it's not genetic? Explain that to me.
It
Why
can
is
have
that
a
the
genetic component.
Okay, hold on,
That
wait.
doesn't mean
Why is that the first question that they ask? If
Not
you
that-
go
I-
into the
I've never
doctor,
had a doctor ask that.
If you go into the fucking doctors, I'm not saying this makes you a victim. I'm not saying anything. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm saying, yeah, I'm an alcoholic for sure. It's my fault. I chose to drink that one day and I caught alcoholism. But I'm not a fucking victim. But
All
what
right,
I'm saying
respond
is-
to this, please.
is
I've had cancer
if
and I've
you-
been an addict.
If you go inside the doctors, the first question that they ask you is, is any one of your family members suffer from substance abuse?
That's
Why
not
is
the first question they've ever asked
why,
me.
That is the first question that they ask.
If you go to any doctor,
At rehab.
I've been there multiple times. I've been to the doctor multiple times, 17 times. Plus, by the way, I'm keeping fucking track.
Wow, you've been to the
First
doctor
question
a
that
lot.
they ask is, do any of your family members suffer from addiction? Yes or no?
Are you talking
why
about
do
at
they-
a rehab or just an average doctor?
No,
Because
a-
I've never
any
had a doctor ask me
Any
that.
doctor.
No,
you
that's
never-
not what doctors
Oh wait,
ask.
but are
Wait,
you
wait,
an
wait,
alcoholic?
Adam,
Are you an
Adam, hold
alcoholic?
on one second.
Are you an
Adam,
alcoholic?
Adam, hold on
or
one second.
are you an alcoholic? They don't ask you that because you're not an alcoholic. You fucking sped.
Wait a second, Adam.
You retarded.
Here's an interesting question for you because this recently happened. 2 weeks ago, was it, Grace? Grace and I both, we read some statistics about smoking.
Yes.
And she that day and I that day stopped smoking. Okay, so if smoking is an addiction and she was able to not smoke, I made it 4 days. She's still free of smoking from then. What is it that made the disease go away?
You're still smoking, you fucking idiot.
Okay, but in Grace's case, like, wasn't it just simply that she chose not to do something?
Is she not using Zins right now? Yes or no?
Yes, but she's not smoking.
Okay, she's still using nicotine. That'd be like me. That would be like me being like, yeah, I quit vodka, but I'm still drinking beer. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, you know what?
No, it wouldn't be like that.
No, yes, it would. That's like Ruby going from fucking heroin and being on Suboxone and being like, yeah, I'm not shooting dope anymore. I'm still on Suboxone.
Well,
Dude, I will shit on you in
hang on a
debates
second.
24/7.
Hold on, hang on a second.
You will
Adam,
not beat me in debates. Do you understand me?
Adam,
I'm too quick.
Adam.
I'm too
wait,
precise for
wait,
you.
wait, Grace,
My
this is an
brain works
opportunity.
better than yours. Does you understand me? You will not beat me in debates. It's over with. What's your next fucking
Adam,
argument?
Continue.
Continue. Go ahead.
We do
Go
need
ahead.
a fourth for a debate. We need a fourth for a debate. Would you
Oh yeah,
want
you need
to
to bring something
argue?
else because I'm gonna shit on you 1v3 and I will not lose.
This
Any
would be a good
argument you
debate.
bring up, I will
It would.
fucking spit on you. Go ahead.
But you'd have to be
Hypothetically.
arguing that because you're Catholic, right?
I'm Catholic.
Right?
I mean,
Are you?
What does
Just
it matter?
asking. Oh, okay.
I'm Catholic. I'm Christian. Whatever
Okay,
you
you're
want.
Christian. Do you
Okay.
think that Christian girls, say you had a sister, which you don't, but like say you had a sister and she's dating a guy, should she give him, before she gets married to him, like hand jobs, blow jobs, or take it in the ass?
What is it? What does this relate to?
That's the question. That's the debate.
It's the debate.
That's the debate of what? No,
That's
I
it.
think. What?
Oh, so if you say no, okay, good, because we need another person to say no.
What are you? What is this?
The debate topic is: should Christians engage in any premarital sexual activity?
Should Christian girls basically, if they're dating a guy and they're going to get married and she's a Christian girl, should she, help him out
Yeah, right,
sexually? Or should she say, like, no, not till we're married?
right.
According to the Bible or according to what I think? Well, what do you want? Like, I don't understand.
As a Christian.
As a Christian,
girl, a
what do you
As a
Catholic girl.
Christian, according to the Bible, no, you shouldn't. Do I think that they should and they will? Okay, here, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Here.
Okay,
You
yeah.
want to go into this debate? You want to go into this debate?
Sure.
Islams and Christians both say that.
Islams?
Islams and Christians both say the same shit about premarital sex, but yet they both watch porn. They're like, oh yeah, you shouldn't engage in premarital sex, but yet both of them watch porn. So I think they're both retarded. What's your point?
I mean, I'm not sure that's a debate, but
Islams. Oh yeah, Muslims, guys. Muslims, whatever. Fuck. Islamic people. Does that
I'm
make
not.
it feel better?
That's not really what we're talking about.
No, it is what you're talking about. You're saying, does it
No.
matter if they? Okay, so what is it that you're talking about?
I'm saying Like, okay, so let's say you have two options. You're a Christian girl. Okay, you're dating a guy. Either you blue
I
ball.
don't understand
Can
what
I
your point is.
finish? Can I
Yes,
finish?
you're explaining the same point twice, but go ahead.
My point is, if you're a Christian girl and you're dating a guy for like 6 months, okay, which is short, and then you're gonna get you're hoping you get married. During
Yeah.
that 6 months, you hang out with him privately, you go watch movies, whatever, you do the normal stuff that people do.
Yeah.
He's going to get sexually turned on. Now, is it your responsibility to like give him a hand job just to relieve the tension, or should you say I'm not doing any of that until we get married? I think it can be argued that you should give him a hand job. Save sex for marriage, but like a hand job here and there. What's the big deal? It's better than blue balling him and turning sex into a power thing where the woman has the power and the man is sort of like this desperate addict who's begging for it.
Wait. Hold on. Grace, your brother John is in chat. He says, "Show Adam my proposal." Do you know Grace's brother, Adam?
I don't. Is she more retarded than him, or is he actually? Does he actually have some?
He
brain
uses the
cells?
pronoun. As far as I know, he does use the pronoun he so far, not she.
I mean, if he uses pronouns, then he.
This is his proposal.
If he uses pronouns, what?
His proposal is that you send
wait.
him $1,000 on Cash App.
There you go.
My proposal is, you're a fucking retard.
Do you want to talk it out with him? We can have him up here just with you.
It's not your son, nor it is his sister. So
No, it is. It is.
No, that's my brother.
So why would I talk to him? For what reason?
He's an interesting guy. Yeah, apparently, he has a proposal. He seems to have the same business acumen as you and your dad.
Why would I?
gotta
I
fix
mean,
my
go
light.
ahead. Cool, I'll talk
Actually,
to
I
him,
gotta
dude.
fix my light and roll some smokes. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Roll some smokes. Oh wait, I thought you quit smoking, huh? Oh wait. Oh wait. Wait, I thought you quit smoking. Wait, I thought you quit smoking.
She's rolling
Oh,
them for.
wait.
She's rolling them for me.
For you. But you're gonna keep smoking and influence your daughter to smoke even more. And then you're gonna sit here and lie to me that when you go to the hospital, they don't ask if your parents or your grandparents or anyone in your family has any issues with substance abuse. And you're gonna sit here and fucking lie to my face. Hilarious.
I have heard
That's
had
hilarious.
a doctor ask those questions.
That's hilarious. You've never had a doctor ask you those questions because you never
You're not
Okay,
listening.
yeah. I mean,
I said
you never
I have.
suffered from substance abuse. Of course, they never ask you that.
No,
You went to the
Adam.
you went to the hospital for other reasons. Of course, they're not going to ask you if you suffered from
Adam,
substance
you're not listening.
abuse.
I have had doctors ask me those questions. I have. As part of
Why
like
is
a
he?
physical-
Wait, hold on. Wait, why is he blaming his mom and dad for his drinking? I'm not blaming anyone, brother. I'm saying that's what they say when you go to the hospital. You fucking special ed retard. That's what they ask you. You fucking idiot. That's what they ask you. I'm not saying, oh yeah, man. It's my dad's fault for fucking drinking, man. No, I'm saying that's what they ask you when you go to the doctor. You fucking idiot. Anyways, like, I don't get what your point is. Take some accountability, Adam. You picked up the bottle. Yeah, I did. So what? I did pick up the bottle.
Don't you pick it up every time you pick it up?
Yeah, I do with my own hands. So what? That doesn't change anything.
Couldn't
It
you
still
not
is
do that?
genetic. It still is a disease. It still is an addiction, which I
I
fucking
agree.
messed up by hanging out with the wrong people and taking a shot when I was predispositioned to have the addiction.
Sure.
And I'm a fucking retard for doing that.
Okay,
I'm taking full accountability, but to sit here and say it's not a disease is retarded. And to say here that I'm a
But
victim,
if you
no,
feel
I'm
like-
not a victim. I take full accountability for making the choice, knowing I have an addictive personality, to take that shot, knowing that my friends and cousins didn't, and I was the only one who got addicted. To sit here and say that, oh yeah, it's not my fault. It's everyone else's. No, it's my fault for making that choice to take the shot. But after the choice of me taking the shot was the disease kicking in.
No.
I don't know how much
no one
more
thinks that.
accountability I can take. Yeah,
No
I'm
one-
a
no
retard
one
for
thinks
drinking. I am a retard for taking the shot, knowing I have an addictive personality. Yeah,
No
I
one
agree.
thinks that you become an
I agree.
alcoholic from taking one shot. No one thinks
That's how it starts. That's literally how it
But
starts. you
that's
fucking
not
idiot.
an addiction.
You are smoking a. You are
Mm.
predisposition. Okay. Okay. Are you fucking retarded? Are you fucking retarded? Are you fucking retarded? You're smoking a cigarette right now. Does that make sense to you? You are smoking a cigarette right now. If you were to go into the hospital with lung cancer, they would ask you right now, do you have any smokers in your family? And you're going to sit here and explain to me that
No,
it's
they
not a
wouldn't.
genetic.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would. You want to bet on that? You want to bet on that? You're retarded. You are fucking brain dead.
But I believe there's such a thing as someone who's has an addictive type of personality. I believe in that, but it's just you can't make it do all the work.
Do you realize? Actually, let me explain something to you real quick. There can be 1 out of 15 people. 1 out of 15 people who all take a smoke. Every one of them takes a smoke break.
Yeah.
Everyone, 1 out of 15 of them take a smoke break.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone takes an inhale.
Mm-hmm.
The one that has a predisposition will get addicted to it.
Well, a better example is like people are given painkillers legitimately.
Okay, oh
when
yeah,
they
oh
have
you
big
want to go
injury.
into the painkiller debate. You want to go
Sure.
Okay, how about this? 2 people on a motorcycle. 2 people on a motorcycle have never touched drugs in their entire life.
Mhm.
Both of them get into a car crash.
Mhm.
You want to go into this debate? 2
Yes.
motorcyclists get into a car crash, never touched drugs in their entire life. One of
Right.
them crashes, the other one crashes. They both go to the hospital, and both of them get put on painkillers,
Right.
and they
Yeah.
get prescribed the same amount of painkillers,
Right.
15 each, 15 oxycodone, 20 milligrams each. Both of them.
Mm.
They finished both of their prescriptions. One of them goes on and lives life. The other one keeps going and takes more and takes more and takes more.
Yeah, exactly.
That
About
one,
8%.
his father, and his grandfather were both opiate addicts. That one is more likely to keep going and go on the streets and start shooting dope and be a fentanyl addict. Point proven. That is a fucking fact. You cannot debate this. That is a fact.
Oh,
That
are
is
you
a fact. No argument. It's not because he chose to do it. No. It's not because he chose to do it. They both
no one would agree with
statistically-
you about that.
No one will agree with me on that.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
You're saying it's a genetic disease like being a dwarf?
I'm saying statistically.
Oh, alcoholism.
No.
No, it's statistically about 8% of people will like want to keep going, will become like you say, addicted. What's interesting about that 8% of people, there may be a factor that they have an addictive personality, and not many people's grandfathers at this point were heroin addicts because heroin was very rare back in the day. But you could find some proclivity that way. Probably be alcohol if it's your grandfather. That's a factor. But you know what a bigger factor is?
You smoking a cigarette right now and trying to debate me about addiction?
A bigger factor is whether, and just think about it for a second.
Hilarious.
What
All right, go
might
ahead.
cause someone to, in a sense, fall in love with the feeling of a drug if they don't feel much love in their life? Isn't that just kind of common sense? If their life is
Yes,
kind
I
of
saw a video
empty
about that.
and then something fills it, isn't that also an explanation?
Look, I'm just letting you know about the truth of life.
Can I give
I'm
you
just letting you know about the truth of life, and like straight up.
Can I give you an example of a scientific experiment that they did? So they had rats, which are pretty smart animals, but they're animals. They had rats in cages, and then they gave them.
They gave them cocaine, and then they put them. Yeah. I already know about.
You know the story? Okay, so when the rats were just alone in cages,
you will not be
and then
me.
they're
me.
offered like some kind of opiate water or regular water, all of them became addicted to the opiate water or whatever it was, drugged water. But when they were put in cages where they had like normal rat life with other rats and little rats to take care of or whatever, then only a small percentage of them became addicted to the opiate water. And what does that tell you?
The drug addiction is
And
more
it's
about
not
being
genetic.
lonely than about
You may have a
genetics.
genetic dimension, but that is not entirely genetic. It also has to do with whether maybe you're an unhappy person.
Did you?
And you're clearly
wait,
an
hold on.
unhappy person.
Hold on.
Because
Did
all
you?
of your experiences, you cry about.
Let's continue on. Let's continue on with this debate.
You have a
since you
beautiful
wanna-
young girl.
Wait. Since
voluntarily
you
show up
when
to
you
your
when
house.
you wait, hold on.
you
Wait.
claim to
Since
be a
you want
victim
to,
of that.
since you want to bring up that topic, let's go on more about that topic.
Sure.
Why was it that even after those rats were given all that stuff, there were still some that still chose the opiate water? Explain that.
Yeah, so that may be a different factor. Yeah.
Like what?
There could be a number of things. The personality of the rat.
Okay, here we go.
But I don't. I'm not
keep
saying there's
proving
no-
my
I'm
point.
not saying there's
You
no
keep
personality.
proving my point, man.
But yeah, there may be some rats that even given like whatever the happy rat life are still unhappy. That could be true too.
Adam, wait, hang on a second. Nobody is saying that if you're like, there aren't certain things that would predispose you to become an alcoholic versus a meth addict versus not addicted at all.
It's a combination, like
If you're
everything
more
else, nature
sensitive,
and nurture.
Yeah, if you're more sensitive, if you're more melancholic, you're going to be inclined towards addiction, yada yada. Of course, there are things that would incline you in that direction. Just like there are certain genetic factors to being gay. Generally, more sensitive kids are gay. That doesn't mean that being gay is caused by genetics, but there is a certain genetic predisposition.
But you want to be careful about.
Yeah,
You can say there are factors that led to this, but also there's moral choice that led to this.
Being sensitive has nothing to do with being gay. What are you? Every point that you guys have is retarded.
Well, you're making the argument that you can't control yourself, so you should be committed to an institution.
I cannot control myself.
That's true.
Can you not? You couldn't.
I don't
put
think
down
you need to be
cigarettes
committed
for
to an
4
institution.
days. You couldn't put down cigarettes for 4 days, let alone 2
No,
days.
I did for 4 days.
Okay, congratulations. But when
And then I
put down
decided I
alcohol-
want to continue smoking. I don't really. think
why is
I
it-
claim
wait,
that.
wait.
What is Adam's
I
point
enjoy
about
it.
saying that it's genetic? What is your point, Adam? That it's not your fault? What is your point?
No. My point. I'm not saying it's not my fault. I'm saying that when you go to the hospital, I'm going to repeat myself 100 million times, and you still will not understand it. When you go to the hospital and you have issues with your body with substance abuse, the doctor will ask you, does anyone in your family, that's the first question they ask, does anyone in your family, your mother, your grandfather, anyone in your family suffer from substance use disorder? Yes or no? That's the first
Okay,
question they ask you.
But why do they ask
Because
that question?
it is more likely that if they suffer from it, you will suffer from it too. That's not saying I'm a victim.
Who's disagreeing with that?
We all
Obviously.
agree. We all agree.
Okay,
If my dad was an alcoholic, there's probably a higher
So don't
chance
keep
that I would be
repeating
an
the same thing.
alcoholic.
We all agree.
Exactly.
It's a factor. We all agree.
So what? But you're saying like, oh yeah, you're a victim. There's no such thing as genetic. It's your choice.
No
blah
one
blah
said
blah.
that.
No, blah
It
blah blah.
depends on how you say genetic. Okay, you're not
I'm
genetically
not-
just you have blue eyes, or let's say you have blue eyes. Somebody who has blue eyes, that's determined by genetics. Somebody being an alcoholic is not determined by genetics like having blue eyes is determined by genetics.
Right.
That's the point we're making. It's not an inescapable reality.
It's three things. It's genetics, it's the environment in which you were raised and how you responded to it, and it's personal moral choice, right? And I think we're all on the same page here.
I'll put it this way, since people are too retarded to understand this point. You can be 17 years old with 10 of your friends, 10 of your cousins, and you can all take one shot of vodka. You can all take one shot of vodka, and maybe 2 out of the rest of you will go home that night, sleep it off, and have a normal life, and the other 2 will keep drinking till the day that they fucking die. Does that make sense to you?
No.
That is life. That's
not how it works.
Life. That is how it works.
No,
that is completely how it works.
No,
there's no. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Do you know how many fucking people I've talked to? Do you know how many fucking meetings I've been to? Do you know how many fucking doctors I've talked to? Therapists, war veterans, fucking meth addicts, whatever it may be. That is completely how all of them got into it. They made the wrong decision at the wrong time with all of their friends, and they were the only ones.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Well, no, of course, in a certain way,
if they just
that's
hadn't
true.
taken that
Really?
drink, give me a
Yeah, they
break.
made the if they did not make those people that were more highly addictive personalities did not make that choice to drink that day, which I made the wrong choice.
Adam, would you agree?
I
with
made
this?
the wrong choice that day. I shouldn't have fucking hung out with those people. I should not have taken that drink. Ever.
Adam,
I'm not sitting here and gonna sit here and make myself a victim.
Adam,
But
it's
to
more
sit
like
here and
this.
say that's bullshit.
More like
it's
this.
a fucking lie.
More like this, Adam.
It's a fucking lie.
Everyone
I've
at
seen
17,
it. I've been
Adam?
through more than
Adam, come on. You got to let other people talk.
Well, hold on a second.
Go ahead.
I'm saying I think it's more like this. I think you'll agree with me. Let's say 10 people are alcohol virgins, and at age 17, they all take a big shot. Two of them, one or two of them, may not subsequently drink at all. 6 or 7 of them will probably drink heavily until they're in their late 20s. The remaining 2, one of them will drink for another 10 years and then quit or go to moderation, and only one of them will be an alcoholic for life. That's how the statistics work. It's not
Completely.
It's not 10 people drink, 9 of them never drink again, and one of them is, or 8
No,
of them
no,
never
no,
drink
no.
again.
I never
and 2
said
of them
that.
become
No, completely. I
alcoholics for
completely
life.
agree with you. I completely agree with you. No. Actually, let's bump the numbers up. I'm saying if there's 18 people, maybe 2 of them will become alcoholics and drink for life. And the
But
other
they're not
18
alcoholics
and the
at
other
that point.
No.
They're not
2 of them
alcoholics.
are complete alcoholics who will drink for the rest of their lives.
No.
The other 16 will maybe drink in moderation, and out of those 16, maybe 13 of them will never drink again. Actually, no, let's cut that number down.
Drink in moderation like normal
That's
people.
probably bullshit. No, not 16. We'll say out of those 16, 2 of them will become alcoholics.
Okay.
14 will drink in moderation.
Adam,
and
okay,
then
yes,
2 will never
you
drink
both
again.
basically agree about the statistics. Okay.
No, but
we agree
no,
about
no,
the
but what,
statistics.
These are not
when
statistics.
those 2 who will become alcoholics drink, they're not at that point alcoholics. They're not
Yes, they are.
alcoholics. No. If they're forced to not drink again, if they're taken to Saudi Arabia, they won't have the DTs. They'll have no effect whatsoever. They're not addicted physically by having one drink or one night of drinking. Look it up. It takes about 9 months of really hard drinking before you become addicted. That's what the word addicted means. It means physically addicted.
Out of the 16 will be full-blown alcoholics. Do you not understand what I'm saying?
Not at the moment they drink one shot. But I can't do this anymore, Grace.
I'm talking about full time. I'm saying, man.
He's saying they will become alcoholics. He's not. I don't think he's
I'm
saying they're
saying
alcoholics
they're
at
gonna-
that moment.
They will. 2 of them will become alcoholics over time. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, right, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
It's
he's
not
saying.
like I think you can argue that fentanyl
No
happens
shit. It's a slow.
Adam, your Wi-Fi.
Something like fentanyl might happen. I don't even know. Maybe on the first time taking.
I'm not saying you shoot fucking dope and you become a full-blown addict. I'm saying it happens
Well, you might.
slowly over time. No shit.
Well, it happens slowly with alcohol. but
Maybe with
harder
fentanyl
drugs,
it happens. I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
With one or
with
two.
any substance, it happens slowly over time. It's not just
No.
It doesn't just.
No.
You don't just shoot dope and become an addict.
I think
You can go smoke meth right now and never touch it again. I'm saying.
Well,
with
less so
addiction-
than like caffeine or something.
Anyways, what is the
Anyways.
point here? What are we trying to communicate to each other?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just trying to educate you. That's it.
We've had this discussion before. We always end up
Yes.
in the same place
And
where
we had this
basically
discussion
agree,
before.
and it's a matter of emphasis. And
had this-
but what did you come on the show to say?
I came on the show to tell you about OPC's fucking thing, and then you started smoking cigarettes, and then now I had to educate you on this shit again.
Oh,
Adam's
you wanted
point
to
is he has
say that
no
you
accountability, and
white-knighted-
it's not
you
his fault. It is
white-knighted?
completely my fault, you fucking retard. It is
You think
completely
you
my
white-knighted
fault.
for Grace?
It is completely my fault. What are you saying? Unfinished business?
I can't have this argument again, but you are not
Why don't
saying
you
it's
cam
completely
up
your
at him?
fault.
Because I don't have to, and what does it matter?
Well, it's a show.
So I take full response.
Just turn your camera on. You're at your webcam.
Right? Doesn't your dad want you to? Aren't you the head of an entertainment company
Good point. Yeah.
with millions of dollars in assets?
You
and
could just click the camera button and
huge
turn it
budget?
on. Like we're on.
Wouldn't you
a
say
stream
you
right
understand entertainment? You should understand the basics of entertainment if you're in charge of an entertainment company.
Nah, man, I'm a victim, bro. I'm a victim.
Ask if the LA Content House will have alcohol and if his
Hey,
dad is
Damius
labeling his
Octavius, how about this, brother? How about this? How about you join up, and if you cam up, I'll turn. Oh wait, how about this? If you come in here and turn your camera on, I'll put my camera on. How about that, brother? How about that?
All right. Well, I don't know if this is really going anywhere.
Yep.
Why should you have to be incentivized to do what you should do?
Send me 10K and I'll think about it. Yeah, I could send you 100K and you won't do it. Shut the fuck up.
All right. Nice to see you again, Adam. Have a good one.
Take care, buddy.
So, it's just, whatever. He's only really useful for crashing out at chat. The rest of
Oh,
it
it's the
is
same
just
thing. Remember, he said how it totally improves our numbers. It didn't really.
Nah. Pookie, can we go over the OPC text now? Well, we kind of already did. I don't know if you want to read through them again, but basically just, telling my dad that he's thinking about, or he's wondering what my dad thinks about pressing charges.
Stephen, I
on
really
me for
appreciate this.
assault.
It is exhausting. God.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
All right, let's do this. Let's say we like to use Grok as a kind of lawyer. What do we run it through as you?
Okay.
Right? From your perspective, do you have to worry about an assault charge?
Okay. Yeah.
Granting these circumstances.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's start a new chat.
Because I don't think so.
Well, let's find out. All right. Okay. I spit on the ground.
Several days ago. No. Don't just give the facts. Several days ago. I don't know how. I spit in the direction of
Someone I was live streaming with.
someone I was live streaming with. He is from Maine, and I am from the state of Rhode Island. The video footage is unclear as to whether any of my spit actually hit him, but he is considering pressing charges, right?
Yes. Perfect. Do I have anything to worry about?
Legally.
Legally.
All right, let's see what Grok says.
This is a good question. Here's a clear breakdown of how this might look legally. All right, potential charge, if any. If he truly wants to press charges, the most likely allegation would be simple assault or battery, depending on the jurisdiction. Rhode Island law, simple assault or battery covers any unlawful attempt or offer with force or violence.
Really?
to a
That's not what the
corporal
law
injury.
says.
What do you mean? I don't know what is you're saying it's unlawful touching? Or unwanted touching?
I
sorry?
didn't think that was the definition. We could look that up. I think that's not the definition. It's unlawful touching.
Rhode Island.
But let's just keep going through the answer here.
Okay. Spitting, even without injury, has sometimes been treated as offensive physical contact under these laws, but only if the spit actually touches the person. I would assume Maine law has nothing to do with this. If the spit did not hit him, if there's no proof that any saliva made contact and the video is unclear, it would generally not meet the threshold for battery/assault. Prosecutors usually won't pursue a case without evidence of contact or intent to harm. Spitting in someone's direction could be rude or provocative, but it's not criminal unless there's an overt threat or physical contact. Well, there wasn't any of that.
No.
If the incident was live streamed, that footage actually helps you. If it shows that you didn't make contact or appear to intentionally try to hit him, that's strong defense evidence. Intent matters. If it looks like frustration but not an attempt to harm, the law likely won't apply. Cross-state factor. If it happened in person, the state where it occurred would have jurisdiction. Okay, if this happened in person and spit didn't make contact, very unlikely to result in charges. If contact is proven, it's technically a minor assault, but even then it's rarely prosecuted unless there are aggravating factors, clear intent, repeated harassment, or a vulnerable victim. Do not contact him directly about it. Avoid escalating or creating new issues. Save the video. And if he actually files a report, you can consult a criminal defense attorney.
I would say clip that and send it as a response.
Clip the actual spit?
Okay. No.
Oh,
what would
no,
that be referring to?
I see
what
what
is
you're
the
saying.
word? Oh.
No, that was a brain fart. I understand what you're saying. Okay, so take this and send it to him. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Wait, maybe change it because it's okay, you go up. Change the question. Can you change the question?
I can copy it. Yeah, no, I can change the question.
Okay, so
yeah.
Instead of saying he is from Maine and I am from the state of Rhode Island, and the incident occurred in the state of Rhode Island. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right. Let's get it to redo it.
Because it gives.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Look up. See, they give you a different answer here. It says, assault doesn't require injury, only an intentional act meant to cause harmful or offensive contact. So.
Yeah, ChatGPT is tricky with this stuff.
Funny. Yeah. Well, go ahead. Yeah, you can send it and clip it.
Okay.
It cited the law differently, but whatever.
Yeah. So basically he has no case though. So we can go back to this and say pressing charges for assault is purely an empty threat. Because I wasn't sure.
If there
I'll
was
be honest.
spittle dripping from his glasses, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah. But
Then
let's just quickly rewatch
then you
it.
might have something, but I don't think you have anything here.
I don't think so. Because I actually wasn't sure because, I was angry in the moment. I was frustrated. I was whatever. So I didn't know exactly what I did. But if you rewatch it.
I'm a slut. And I heard everything you said, and I think you're going to go to hell. I despise you. I never want to see you again.
Yeah, I mean, I would clearly say that you turned the camera down and spat down, whether some of it might have hit him.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think you got nothing to worry about here.
I could have spit in his face.
Clearly you could have spit.
That
right
would have been.
face.
That I knew that my better judgment kicked in. I guess I knew that would have been stupid. So.
But he could try to, if he saved it would be an astronomically low chance that the police would be interested in him driving down from Maine, bringing evidence and doing a forensic analysis involving also getting you to give DNA. Plus, you could have had incidental spit from just talking to him that was on his legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I obviously intended it was for effect, like I despise you.
Now, morally
Wasn't intended
speaking,
to
is it a
be on
pussy
him.
move for a guy to do this? Like to do this? Absolutely. What a fucking
Yeah.
pussy move. I mean, Adam could have called the cops, but I mean, that's utterly ridiculous.
I would say that this is a pussy move. And look, he's so serial killer about it. He's such a little, like, personally, I'm just saying, such a little pervert. Being hauled off in a cop car in handcuffs might give her reason to reconsider her actions over those couple days. I mean, were you stroking it while you wrote it, dude? Like, you're such a little perv. What a gross little F slur. And then to send it to my dad. Why don't you talk to me like a man and say, you could at least say, even though all of this is F slurritry, you could say, hey, you know what? I didn't appreciate that you did that, and I'm considering pressing charges. But you're gonna sit there and threaten my dad with it, you fucking pussy. What a fucking pussy.
Okay.
Hi, Jennifer. How you doing? OPC just wants to be dealing with something, anything that involves Grace. He doesn't actually care what, so long as he's involved with Grace. I'm starting to see that, Jennifer. He's probably getting off on this right now. A stream about him? Ooh.
I mean, even if I had a woman punch me right in the face, the cops showed up. They said, do you want to press charges? I said, no, because I think that's a pussy move. And that's my neighbor who I've had to live with. I have to listen to her fucking slamming the doors, slamming into the walls. What a fucking, in retrospect, good Lord. But
and
I
also,
just can't go there.
She flat out admitted it. She was like, yeah, I punched him in the face.
Yeah.
Like, so there was no, like, it wasn't like she said that didn't happen. She's like, yeah, I punched him. So.
Ben lives in fear of black women.
They could have arrested her theoretically, even just based off of her.
Yeah, they were kind of saying,
they
like,
didn't
we do this, but.
So.
I was like, well, you guys can determine it. And they just determined, like, which I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Okay, so good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I didn't think there was anything. At the time, I didn't think it was anything to worry about, but rewatching it, like, I have to give myself a pat on the back. Pat on the back.
But can I say something, Grace, about this, like, grok analysis or this legal analysis? Like,
sure.
People laugh at it, right?
Yeah.
But, like, and we could have done it with Adam's contentions that you showed up. If you state the facts very clearly, don't say spit on the ground, just say spit in his direction, but it's unclear,
Mm-hmm.
I do think it gives you a pretty clear. Now, would they know the factor that the Warren police might have done something at the time more than several days later with a phone call? I don't know if they know to factor that in. But that would be a factor. A lawyer would say, well,
yeah,
because the police here, remember when we said, like, what's the deal with this situation? They're like, well, if you had acted at the time, we'd just send it, but we're not going to, you know what I mean? And I understand there's a kind of comment. Legally, it doesn't matter.
Right.
But, like, I get it. You got to act at the time, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Right. It just, it just has more validity if it happens right then.
It's a stronger
even though technically,
case.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter, but.
Yeah, so.
OPC's ego is hurt. I'd get a restraining order just in case he visits you with that axe or that nail gun.
I was a little concerned that night. I wanted to talk with him and talk him down, but he prefers to do this kind of bitch move through DMs.
Yeah.
Which
but the thing is,
it's Loserville.
OPC, and this isn't, I'm not trying to bait him into doing anything. I'm just saying he's a Discord warrior. He's never done anything. He'll never do anything. He's not offensive. He's just extremely passive aggressive.
Thank you, Zero Day. Yes. Now, speaking of which, Grace, let's pivot. Okay, it's kind of interesting. Everyone loves to see the latest from the OPC Don. I think we can breathe a legal sigh of relief and say, like, that doesn't seem to be anything to worry about. He should have grokked it. He should have grokked it. But yes, the panel verse. Yes, this is what I want to talk about next. Okay, so we're all vaguely aware of our longstanding beef with the Wilsons, who have created, to their credit, a gigantic channel called The Crucible with devout and generous followers.
Yep.
Which I would characterize as a cult. And most people, I think, would recognize that of all the sort of culty internet things, The Crucible is like number one. And they recently got into a brouhaha with Sarah the Raging Tomato, who we've known since she appeared on the internet several years ago, around the same time we did, I think, on Alex PWS streams.
Yeah.
And then formed a business relationship with The Crucible, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
And then recently, she had a little bit of a conflict with Rob Noor, who is a beanbag with arms and a little head. And she was, I think, trying to say, like, you can come to my debates, which are smaller debates, more like shit show type debates.
Yeah.
And he was demanding more respect, and she was saying, like, that's not really how I do things here.
Yep.
Then she later, he didn't get the memo, and she later met up with some of her people who were reviewing something where they were pointing out what she saw as his sort of not getting the memo, which Andrew responded to in his characteristic way of characteristically hypocritical way, instead of just like dropping it like he claims to be his philosophy, making a gigantic spectacle of it over Rob's supposed, don't do this. And has now, I think, verifiably brigaded her channel. Though he plays it a little, sneaky, meaning telling people to unsubscribe from her channel, which is against the OS. But also, more importantly, as an employer, has unbelievably, obviously broken tons of business things that would come under business law in the state of Michigan, which gives her an opportunity to sue him. The one thing about that, I don't know how much she could sue him for, because in this case, it's not what are those things where you say, like, per se? It's not a per se defamation. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't accuse her of being a pervert or a sex maniac or a criminal, right?
Yeah.
So he accused her of, not playing by the rules, the openly corrupt rules of his thing, that's not really a big deal. But
sure,
he himself, I just thought of this. He himself stated that she made tens of thousands of dollars. He really fucked himself. I just thought of this. He himself said she made tens of thousands of dollars more than she would have otherwise made because of her relationship with him. So by his
he did say
logic, by what happened, she lost. So she could actually prove damages based on his affirmation that she was, you know what I mean? That's so stupid. You just quote him, tens of thousands of dollars monthly. So you add tens of thousands of dollars up over the course. She's been streaming for 3 years. So I don't know what you use like for future income, but I mean, it could be in the millions.
So your point is that he has described his relationship with her as he's the employer, she's the employee. And then he also adds this thing about saying that she has made tens of thousands of dollars more than she would have made had she not had this employer-employee relationship with him.
Yeah, which in
Therefore
some ways was a
implying
collaborator
damages.
relationship, but then you add to it employer employee, and so it can get in that court situation, where the laws are. Do you know what I mean? I think a lawyer would see this as, I would say, but I don't think let's say you say like, okay, this guy said that this would cost me $10,000 in the next month.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times you could say like, and that's lasting, right? Okay, so I don't know if you multiply that times like your life expectancy. I don't think it works that way. You know what I mean?
No, but I think it would incline you to the
Something like
damages.
50 grand easy, I would think.
What do you want to grok it?
Because a court will see. Yeah, let's do that. Because a court will see. First of all, he has money. Second of all, the reasoning for why he fired her was plastered with misogyny, open misogyny.
Oh,
the
yeah,
most
undoubtedly.
offensive thing you could say. It'd be one thing to say she was terrible, she was a terrible employee, but to say these hoes, these women, these bitches, never trust them, is terrible. As far as swaying a jury or a judge in your direction, you couldn't do. The only thing, if she was a black woman, if he used the N-word and said she was female, that you could, I guess you could say like would be more offensive, but
that would be worse.
It's pretty much the tops in terms of offensiveness. Yeah. And also, he's not new to the game, so he should know this.
He is new to the game of.
But he's never been an employer.
People.
Although I am sure that when he's been fired, he's noticed, and others have been fired when he did have a job, that they don't call all the employees together and scream at the person for their sex or race.
Yes, I would
let alone do it
that.
in a way that's recorded for the public. But he missed that memo, I guess.
MS, thank you for the $2.
Even the mafia doesn't do that. Even the absolute mafia does not do that. They don't do that.
Right.
But old Andy Wilson does.
MS, thank you for the dono. Grace hasn't smoked. It's noticeable. Her skin is clear and glowing. Her hair looks great, and she looks refreshed. Good girl. Keep it up. Thank you, MS. Thank you. That is very sweet to say. Thank you.
That's great.
Okay, let's chat GPT it. All right, I want you to chat GPT it because I feel like you provide. Let's do it from Andrew's perspective.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's sometimes this idea that it protects you.
Yeah, we don't want it to be biased, so we'll do it biased in favor of Andrew.
A prominent YouTube streamer who recently collaborated with a much smaller
YouTuber
who had been streaming for about 3 years. Has been streaming for about 3 years. Okay. Okay.
Let's give the facts as we know them, not read anything into them, just what we've seen.
I recently had a problem with how she treated another streamer who recently collaborated with and had an employer-employee relationship.
And employed.
Yeah. I recently had a problem with how she treated another streamer. Okay. And okay, this works? Okay.
Yeah.
I responded to this problem by publicly denouncing her as a traitor and went into several tirades, misogynistic tirades
Hold on, let me move
about her being an example of why one shouldn't trust women. Yeah. I claimed I also claimed in these tirades that no, forget that part.
No, okay, fine. If you don't think that's okay. All right. I also claimed
that our collaboration brought her tens of thousands of dollars of extra revenue monthly. I also publicly claimed that our collaboration brought her and sent my followers to unsubscribe from her channel, which they did.
something like that.
Okay.
What about
well,
the extortion?
20%. She lost 20%.
Also, the extortion. I also said publicly.
I also demanded that she, if she wanted to continue working for me, working for and with me, she needed to send a $10,000 check and send $10,000 and an apology to the streamer RN. Okay, lastly, what's the last one? No, that's it. Oh, she is, she is considering suing me. Yeah, suing me. Do I have anything to worry about? Legally. Which of course is yes.
Based on what, and this is from Andrew Wilson's perspective. Keep in mind, folks. So
so this one is not like the last one we saw. The answer is yes.
Right. This is hoping that it's biased towards Andrew, like giving him the best possible outcome. Okay. Yes, based on what you described, you can absolutely face legal exposure on multiple fronts. Here's a breakdown of the major risks. All right, defamation, libel. You publicly made statements implying that S was disloyal or untrustworthy and that she owed another streamer money or had done something wrong. If any of these claims are false or misleading and they damaged her reputation or income, she could sue for defamation.
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Sure.
What, for being a traitor? Isn't that up to his discretion about?
No. If her actions in no way rise to that level, because you're trying to say to other people, don't work with her.
Oh,
I mean, why would you do this? Why would you do this other than to defame her?
I could see that.
He definitely did that.
Oh, interesting. Because she's a small YouTuber, she'd only need to show that you acted negligently in spreading falsehoods, not actual malice. Your statements about her supposed income could also count as false statements of fact if inaccurate. Oh, no, we forgot to mention. He said that she lost a job opportunity because of her behavior. That actually she didn't lose because that opportunity had been given to someone else. It had nothing to do with this. Would that count?
No, that's another defamation.
Yeah. Okay. Tortious interference with business/contract. You encouraged your audience to unsubscribe and sabotaged her business relationships, which led to measurable financial loss. That is classic tortious interference, intentionally damaging someone's ongoing or potential business or economic relationships.
with YouTube.
Employment/co-employment issues. If she worked for you, even informally, notice, even informally, your denouncement and public humiliation could be construed as workplace harassment
This
or
is the killer.
retaliation, especially given the gender-based remarks. The misogynistic tirades, which they clearly were, like, undoubtedly.
No, just
may expose you to civil liability under anti-discrimination laws, particularly if you had any form of employment relationship.
Yeah, which they did.
Yep. Extortion/coercion. Saying she must send $10,000 and an apology in order to continue working for and with you could look like coercion or extortion, especially since it ties money and humiliation to employment continuation. What were the gender-based remarks?
It's unbelievable.
This is why you don't work with women. Never trust a woman.
Stupid
you only get
bitch.
a year with women. They're stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just if you took the word woman out of it and you put black people, it would just be like so racist. Nobody would ever say it.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't intend it that way, publicly demanding money as a condition of professional association is risky. That's right, Andy, risky, and could be interpreted as unlawful pressure or blackmail-like behavior under some state laws. Gender-based harassment/discrimination. Your public misogynistic tirades and statements generalizing that women can't be trusted could form the basis for a gender discrimination or harassment claim, especially if she worked for or with you in any professional capacity.
Ooh, bad.
Damages. She could plausibly claim loss of income and followers, documentable. It's documentable. Reputational damage, emotional distress, punitive damages for willful or malicious conduct. In short, yes, you have serious legal exposure, particularly for defamation, tortious interference, and harassment. If she sues, you'd be well advised to stop commenting publicly on her, retract and clarify any false or exaggerated statements.
Yeah.
Consult an attorney immediately, preferably.
He's watching right now.
Yeah. Avoid any further contact or public discussion about her to limit additional damages. And see, here's the thing, guys, okay? This is Sarah's situation. We can't do anything about this. But it's just interesting to see if
yes,
you
put yes, Grace. Put yes.
Oh.
And by the way, I reside in the state of Michigan.
Yes, and by the way, I reside in the state of Michigan.
I like the way they affirm you.
Thanks. That's important context. Okay, this is what a civil complaint might look like. Okay, jurisdiction, Plaintiff and defendant collaborated professionally for approximately, I think it was like 9 months or something. In or around a few days ago, defendant became upset regarding an alleged disagreement about a third party.
This is great. She can just cut and paste.
True. Defendant publicly denounced plaintiff on YouTube and other social media platforms, referring to her as a traitor and making multiple gender-based statements implying that women are untrustworthy and unfit to work with. They keep saying this statement was false and misleading. That's not why. I don't know if it was.
That's
false,
if
whatever.
it's not true. You would put 8 in if it's not true.
Right, okay. Defendant then directed his audience to unsubscribe from plaintiff's channel, resulting in an immediate loss of approximately 20% of her subscriber base. Defendant also publicly demanded that plaintiff pay $10,000 and issue an apology to a third party as a condition.
Okay.
Look at all these counts. Wait, can we just read the counts? Count 1, defamation. Count 2, tortious interference with business expectancy. Count 3, gender-based harassment/discrimination. Count 4, intentional infliction of emotional distress. Count 5, coercion/attempted extortion. Wherefore,
likely in excess of $100,000. Okay, let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's ask. Could you approximate what a good settlement amount would be to offer in this situation? A likely.
What a good settlement.
Likely settlement.
What a likely settlement offer would look like for me should she pursue this lawsuit. Okay. Step 1, estimate the categories of damages. Lost income / subscribers. If she lost 20% of her subscribers and a corresponding drop in ad / sponsor revenue, say her channel made $3 to $5K per month before, she might claim $10 to $20K in immediate
It's actually a pretty
loss,
good guess, I think. Yeah.
and another $20 to $40K in projected loss over the following months.
Boy, oh boy, does that add
Typical
up.
range, 30 to 60K.
I love, especially if misogynistic commentary was involved.
Reputational harm. Harder to quantify, but courts and juries often award significant sums when a person's public reputation or future career is affected, 25 to 75K. Emotional distress / harassment, especially if misogynistic commentary was involved, 10 to 40K. Punitive damages risk. If your conduct is viewed as malicious, wanton, or discriminatory, it fits all three of those. Punitive damages could be 1 to 3 times compensatory.
Ouch.
50 to 150K.
Wow.
Attorney's fees. Okay, whatever. Okay, if she's represented by a competent attorney, the initial demand letter would likely ask for 150 to 250K.
Whoa, 200 grand.
A public
Damn.
retraction / apology, agreement not to
get it
discuss
down
her
to a
publicly
buck.
again. Then through negotiation or mediation, the parties might settle around $50,000 to $125,000. Depending on your income, her provable damages, and how publicly humiliating the statements were. Interesting. If you
What did they
tried to
say?
fight
What did they
instead-
put there? A $250,000, right? $250,000?
Yeah, to settle. Realistic settlement.
$250,000.
This is before trial, by the way.
$250,000 max, 50 min. That's worth looking into, Sarah.
Yeah.
That goes a long way. And it's like cutting butter. It's super easy.
Quick and Quay. No, the W-2 thing doesn't matter.
No, yeah, it doesn't
It
matter.
said even an informal employment relationship. He
Yeah, dude.
paid her for some kind of thing that they negotiated. If she
If
has
you paid
the
her
DMs,
$5, they're under that law.
That's
but,
an informal
you know, of
employment
course,
situation.
the damage, if it was a $5 relationship, but he intimated it was a very valuable relationship.
Yep.
Oh, 300 plus.
Worst case, if the jury finds malice, misogyny, and intentional harm. Buddy.
How couldn't they?
Buddy.
300
Buddy,
grand.
buddy.
That's a lot of money.
Misogyny? Should we watch what he said about her?
No. That's absolutely true. It's not our suit. We're not saying.
No.
But what Sarah, in fact, did, and that's fine. You know, she can do whatever she wants, and she's, you know, she thinks she was licking their balls for a long time. So this is how these people think. She's not a person of great repute in my book, but she said that she doesn't want to make drama. Tell the AI the statements were
That's
true.
quite the public humiliation.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, like doing a 7-hour stream is drama. You don't even need to tell anyone you're filing this suit.
No. That's
You
true.
can have Grok printed out. I don't even know if you have to be in the state of Michigan. We filed against Destiny remotely.
True.
Now, of course, if he was smart, he'd immediately be acting prudently to mitigate the harm caused. And I would say
true.
offering her a very, very sweet deal.
Yeah.
But some people.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec.
So far, it's going great. We spoke to a lawyer yesterday in New York City, but that wasn't about Destiny. That was about Keemstar. He said, sounds great. No, she said she wasn't, and she thought we were crazy to suggest it, but No, not we. Just me. I'm going to finish out the tobacco. It's complicated. My credit's been ruined for a long time. Well, we'll see. Sarah is playing it safe. Yeah, but even if she wasn't to do the lawsuit, she should come out like 7 hours to explain like a ridiculous little thing. Come out with some fire. She doesn't realize that how many. Andrew Wilson does not run the internet. There are tons of people who loathe that guy and everything associated with him. And there's plenty to go after. Just personally, that's all legit. Make a tobacco sound. It's like a pound. I had some things I had to get through that I've gotten through, and I'm never going to say these guys are not my friends. They were my friends when no one else was there for me. No shade. Much love to the farmers, the dryers, the curers, the packers, all of them. There's a place for cigarettes in my life for a little longer.
Well,
that's true. That's a good approach. I have slowed. It is interesting though. I think I've slowed down quite a bit. So I don't.
yeah.
My normal is not what it used to be. Exactly. And no shade to people who want to take that risk in their life. Everything involves risks. But it's not a risk that it doesn't make sense for me in the long term. Exactly. That was the problem. Greatest ally. Yeah, it would be fun if Owen Benjamin gets a hold of this. He already has used some stuff we've sent his way, though he did not thank us for doing so, but I get it.
No.
He may be wary of us. But
would you like to see the Roopster's reaction?
If anyone is what are they called? Bears? If anyone is an Owen Benjamin, adjacent person, send him this little clip. I'm pretty sure he'll go through it.
I would think he would, yeah. I would think he would.
Because Andrew leaves a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. And he was particularly gross in his dealing with Owen Benjamin.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Again, over his another butt boy, Jim.
Yeah, Jim Bob.
Of what's this called? Made by Jim Bob.
Mm-hmm.
And he should have to continue to pay. He should, keep kicking him back.
Yeah, well, he also backed out of the debate he was supposed to have with Owen Benjamin.
Yeah,
so.
Coward, liar.
All right, well, we went over the OPC thing. We went over the Sarah, the Raging Tomato thing.
Well, we had another one. Ruby, you're saying Ruby?
Well, Ruby reacted to the OPC thing and apparently said he's got a case or something, which just seems like straight up bias.
Of course.
Also, we were going to talk about the channels, perhaps.
Yeah, we're going to get an agenda together.
I'm still feeling kind of pissy.
There was a third thing I thought we were going to react to. So my take on Sarah's stream is like, I thought at first, like, okay, this is a good way to do it, to rise above it. But I just think as a woman, if you're in a man's world, which if you don't think the internet's a man's world, like, you're out of your mind, right?
Yeah, right.
So when you're in a man's world, the idea of I'm going to rise above it, nah, bitch, like, that's crazy. You gotta fight like a man. And, you got to get out there swinging. Because at this
True.
point, the more she provokes him, the more, and of course he won't back down or use his brain at all. And she did go after him a little bit, but like you want to provoke him to keep doing it so that your lawsuit is even more. But like at a certain point, you could be adding to it. So you already got plenty for the lawsuit. I would just go the lawsuit direction.
Oh, wait. Speaking of lawsuits, I mean, if you want to pursue this, I do have to amend and refile my complaint against Destiny. And we could do that for content if you wanted to, but I don't think...
I've got plenty of legal stuff on the books because we're going to court tomorrow.
True.
So I don't really feel
all right, well,
more legal than that.
Me and my dad had a little, not a controversy, but there's sort of like a question. My dad's been going on streams and making...
I would just say this with the
appearances,
Sarah thing. It's like, and I'm not saying we've been entirely successful, but I think that's because we haven't been united. The thing to do is to, rise above it in a certain sense, but fight hard. I think this idea of, doing the same thing as them, but like being more passive aggressive, like, yeah, sure, that's how women will do it. I'm saying be a man, put on a pair of gloves, or hire a man, a lawyer, to go after these people, or a woman. Actually, a woman lawyer would be better in court presenting it.
True. For
But
this one.
men are better lawyers generally. But whatever.
Well, you know what's interesting is Sarah reviewed my lawsuit of Destiny. Like she reviewed the paperwork and everything.
So maybe she'll review this.
She knows
She might come around. I mean, it'd be stupid not to even say like, well, I could do this. You know what I mean? Even just for
she could even say
provoke a reaction. It would be stupid not to like say like, yeah, well, yeah. This is obviously like something to be concerned about.
I think she might be saying trans female lawyer is the best of both worlds. I mean, technically that's true.
It's true.
I think she's probably saying like, okay, I don't want to make it look like I'm doing a lol suit and get made fun of, but
well,
people do this
true.
thing. People do this thing with the lol suits, but like they do take it somewhat
technically
seriously.
South
Like,
to
they
West.
Take a look.
I never ever would criticize you, but that word means that female lawyers are a liquid which is very slippery. I think viscous.
Yeah.
Viscosity?
Yeah.
No,
But
more water-like. Water-like.
Viscous. Actually, that's not a word. It would be
viscous. No, that's exactly
viscous.
viscous.
Oh.
Viscous means more like less thick.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Or
Viscosity.
slippery. Low viscosity means thick. I think. High
think
viscosity means more. It has to do with lubricants.
Yeah.
Anyways. No, this isn't right either. The black guy wants to come in and clarify spelling.
No, that's how you spell vicious.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
What? Okay, all right. So I've got the blacks. I've got my
Vicious.
biggest.
That's how you spell vicious.
No. What is the root word of vicious?
Vice.
Is there an S in vice?
Oh no, I'm such an idiot. No. No.
That is the proper spelling.
That was like whatever, Pamela's envelope or whatever you call it. You know what I'm talking about? Where you think there's a horn in the Fruit of the Loom logo and it's not there.
Viscosity is material property of flow. Okay, so it flows quickly or slowly. Like molasses would be the opposite, right? Molasses
would be high viscosity.
Low viscosity would be, yeah. I think molasses would be low viscosity.
Nope, high viscosity. According
okay,
to
maybe I got
Erod,
it
he
wrong.
says it means the fluid is thick.
High viscosity means okay. Your daughter is uneducated.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to switch it.
Thank you. I knew you took it well. It's one of the few remaining things I can do. You know what I mean? I have no reputation, no money. I'm the ultimate sub, but I can correct spelling. That's all I've got. So I have to exercise it when possible. All right.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm in a bitchy mood, but like I don't really have anything to go over right now. I think court tomorrow is making
we had
me
one other
all
thing.
on edge. The Ruby personality change.
Well, do you want to talk briefly about channels?
Sure.
So the idea is I'm a streamer. You're kind of a legal eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Should there be channels dedicated to that?
Well, for me, I would say the legal is wrapped up in my drama. So, like, I'm drama, you're intellectual.
Drama legal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm intellectual.
So let me lay out for the chat basically what this conversation arose out of.
Oh, no, I remember what it was. Toilet Bowl Earth. We want to address that.
Oh, well, we can't go over that, though. I haven't bleeped out the swears yet.
That's why I said we can address it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you know that you haven't gotten that done.
I thought maybe you just forgot. But yeah, you said address it. So anyways, yeah.
Fantastic. The best crash out ever.
Yes.
An absolute tirade against both Grace and I. Ultimate fanboy behavior. All because I was flirting with a chatter in his chat.
Yes, I can play the... No, actually, they might have...
No, so what we need is a volunteer. And we can pay a little bit, so it wouldn't be volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
To bleep out a number of N-words, F-slurs, K-slurs. I mean, the gamut. But they're in...
Yeah, basically
they're
everything
in
you
kind
can
of
think
like machine gun succession.
Yeah.
They're not peppered throughout it. But I would say there's probably 200 of them. But we'd love to review it.
Yeah, if anybody can do a Grace...
Maybe you could put a cash amount on a complete
Oh!
job.
ZXV will bleep the stuff. Okay, I have the link to it, actually. I'll
See?
I'll
Ask
DM
and you
the
shall
link.
receive.
Let me see. Full crash out. I have the
See,
whole
ZXV
link.
is a true devotee of content. And, I know he was there.
Yeah.
Many alts, several alts.
Me and my dad, after we got banned and kicked off the stream, we were just watching the chat. It was so funny. What if I hate the Thorpes, but I like Jews? Can I stay? This is it.
Oh, it was funny.
Here we go.
You got the chat too, because the chat was funny.
I did not get the chat at the time. No.
Oh, so you don't have the chatters?
No.
You can't get them?
I could maybe. Let me see if he deleted that stream. I just assumed he did. He deletes almost all of his streams.
Some of our guys, ZXV was killer. Killer Tony was killer.
Yep.
No pun intended.
What is he called? Aged Graves?
Ancient Waves.
Ancient.
Something like that.
Ancient Graves? Modern Waves? Something like that. Ancient Waves, Modern Graves. Yeah, there's... This channel has no videos.
Okay, so we won't have...
Oh, that's okay.
won't have
ZXV,
the
here's
chat.
the link. Here's the link to the crash out. Yeah, I would love to have the bleeped version. It was really good. I honestly I really respect it, and I long for the day that I can crash out like that.
I mean, it was hours.
It was hours, and but I only clipped 55 minutes because the rest of it, he started talking about how he wanted to he would beat both of us up if he ever saw us in person, which was good, but so you guys have to understand, this guy freaked out, and it was because my dad, there's a woman in Toilet Bowl Earth's chat. He's like 14 people in the chat, but there's this woman named Marilyn, who Toilet Bowl has never met, to my knowledge. Just a random chatter, female chatter. But he Toilet flirts with her every once in a while. So my dad was typing frantically on his keyboard, and Toilet was like, "What's that noise?" And my dad was like, "Oh, nothing. I was DMing Marilyn. She said me something very spicy." Yeah. And Toilet, that was it. that was what set him off. And then he gets all like serious and angry, and he goes like, "What did she send you, Ben? What did she send you, you fucking scumbag? You know, you're really fucking gross. You know that?"
Yeah.
My dad's like, "Well, I really can't show you. That would be a violation of TOS. You know, I don't kiss and tell." He's still playing along with the joke, and Toilet gets more and more angry, and then eventually kicks me off the panel for some reason, and then just starts interrogating my dad about the picture.
Yeah.
Until my dad gets to the point where he's like, "Dude, I'm just kidding. There were no DMs. It's not a big deal."
No, I was like, there were no DMs.
Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah. Because Marilyn was like, "That did not happen," and you were like, "Oh yeah, Marilyn, no, sorry I ever mentioned it. Just kidding around." And then he kicked my dad off the panel, and he just started talking about how we're not the Thorpes, we're the hard R N-words, and we're F slurs, and we're N-word lovers, and we're Jews, and we suck the dick of JewTube, and it just went on and on. So it was legendary. I long for the freedom he must have felt in just going for it. You know, and I don't really get YouTube either, because he was doing this stream on YouTube, and I did a stream once where I said the T slur, the trans person slur, like 3 times, and my video got auto deleted. Like while I was live, my stream got taken down. Meanwhile, he gets to say every slur under the sun, and they don't take it down. I don't really get it.
Oh yeah. Loud and clear.
You guys love Obama and COVID. Good stuff.
It was great. Yeah, I think it is these people.
Oh, sorry. What did you put
Or
up?
like on auto. You say it's it's not. It's these like Ruby type people.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, the Darius
Fanatics.
fans probably reported it. I could see that because it was about Danny. But the question was earlier about the channel thing. Should, like, I have some clips of my dad's appearances on some shows. They're files. I have a clipping team, and I was wondering where I should post those clips, you know, because if you have an appearance on a show,
Yeah, Elgin was there. It was great.
I saw El Jim in chat. Finally, we have a voice. Damien says, post on a channel you want monetized for streaming. See, I agree with that. So basically, it's called The Ben and Grace Show right now, but it was misunderstood. I think that whole channel should be wiped in the sense of all the content privated. I think we should have that be my dad's YouTube channel and have him stream his content to that channel.
Well, we'd have to look at, like, what are the possibilities.
Well, I can just make a Google Doc because I know all the different
I don't want to do it
channels we
right.
have.
If you don't mind, I don't want to do it right now.
Okay, that's fine.
2-hour stream. I think it was terrific. I feel like the Sarah thing is like, I do find it fun because I do think our chat at least acknowledges, like, we haven't done this. Like, it's live. Like, what would it be? You know?
Yeah.
And the OPC, it's kind of fun as a legal thing.
Yeah.
To say, like, okay, like, I'm not calling a lawyer, but it generally is fairly accurate from what I know of the law.
Yeah, somebody said ChatGPT is basically our third host at this point. All right, well, if you want to take a break, I'm kind of amped. I need to go get Zins or something, plus some dinner. Maybe I could just go get a pizza or something. Do you want a pizza?
Well, we have the issue of getting over to the courthouse, but you're saying we'll do that tomorrow?
Uber tomorrow, yeah. Screw the bus thing.
No? Why not just take the bus to Providence at least?
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, okay. We'll take the 60
It's not really any slower. Well, it is.
No, we'll take the 60 up and then take Providence to Warwick. You don't want to go to CCRI and then, do the 2 transfers. We got plenty of money for it.
From your non-smoking.
Yeah, that is actually true. All right. Just take the Uber. Do not take the risk.
And we could go over there tonight and get a hotel, but, like, it seems ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, no, like, you can get an Uber over there in, like, like it'll be like a 40-minute drive in the morning. Like worst case scenario.
Well, how much is that?
$30.
Oh,
It's really not crazy.
because it would just on buses alone, it would be only 8. Right? No,
It's 4 each time, and there's
It's 3
3
buses.
buses, so it's 12.
12.
Yeah.
So it's not that
It's only
bad.
it's only double the price of the buses and way nicer. But anyways, is Grace
Way
actually
quicker.
worried about OPC? The dude is stunningly incompetent and a failure by every metric. No jury in the world would convict you of anything he's accusing you of. Well, actually, I really didn't know because I didn't remember like how I spit, and I was like, I definitely spit. And I've seen Darius get in trouble for like assault or whatever on stream, even though
It's just
it never
interesting.
happens.
Yeah, it's just interesting. Yeah, I mean, is he going to do anything? No, but it's good to know like he actually couldn't. So you're just spitting in the wind.
Yeah. Totally empty.
I don't even think the police would give you a phone call. I think they'd tell him to get a life. Yeah,
That's just like we're putting aside all of the absolute F-slurritry it takes to report a girl for spitting in your direction because you were an asshole to her.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
Even if you hit him right in the face, I just don't think it would have mattered.
The Tootsie Roll, that's why I kind of did want to see the Concrete Gun OPC Ruby collab, because here's the thing, I saw a comment, somebody posted that a modified concrete gun, if you try to shoot a bullet through it, it's like 90% likely to blow up in your face because the bullet will get jammed.
Yeah.
Or it'll hit, like you have to, the thing is, with a concrete gun, you have to push it against something for it to trigger the, release.
I mean, it would be so much fun if he streamed like coming down with the pants and his socks and his shoes and trying to get them to do a forensic, or if he went to like a lab, like a forensics lab. That would be worthy of streaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
The whole idea,
really
like,
good.
don't bring cops into it. It's like that's part of the fun, you know.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Killer Tony says OPC is threatening what? He told my dad that he said to my dad that he was wondering what my dad thought of him pressing assault charges on me for the spit. It would 100% be a Ben and Jerry are following you response. I hope he tries. Hire a physicist to analyze the trajectory of the
Yeah, like it's JFK. And then it bounced off the pavement.
Do like scientific recreations,
Yeah.
Guy with microscope
Spitgate.
zooms in on OPC's pants. Interesting.
Oh, there is some material here that's genetic, but it's not spit.
He went back home and cried to his Mexican fiance. Anyways, yeah, that guy's a trip. He does not move. He's literally standing in the same spot with his mouth open. But the best part about OPC Don's meetup with me, one of the best parts, was that Shairumi has been torturing poor OPC nonstop after his meetup with me because she was disgusted that he met up with a Thorpe. And so now every time she streams, she dangles his mod badge in front of him and is like, I don't know if OPC should keep the hammer or not. And he freaks out and spams the chat. It's great.
We're in talks with Oliver Stone right now. He may be covering it.
That's true. There's a whole other genetic pattern on here. All right. Court tomorrow. We'll see you guys next time. Adios.